Hi guys. So in this video, I'm going to explain uh, cast function, so which is very helpful for your very writings. So cast. So how it will be used in the cast function in SQL? So what is the use of this cast function? So so, so what is the use of the cast function? Okay, it's a very common function in SQL. So this is very helpful for you guys. So this is used for converting from one data type to another is a common operation. Okay, so it is converting one data type to another. It's a common operation, so you will perform when working in databases. And SQL provides useful this is utility which is known as cast to achieve this. So we will see how to work this. So what is a cast function, but how do we define? So cast enables us to convert data from another one data type to another data type, and it is very helpful to concatenate results of different data types. Got it? Concatenate results of different data types, and it is also helps to perform calculations on two data types. Okay, perform calculations. So CAS does not alter the data and the database. It does not alter the data. Remember this. And this conversion is only valid during the life of the query. Okay, it is only valid during the life of the query. So, but it is possible to convert and insert a new column or table, but it is possible to convert a new column or table. Got it? So what CAS does, converting one from one data type to another data type, it's a common operation. It concatenates the results of the different data types, and it allows the calculation on two different data types, and it does not alter the data. Don't. So it does not alter the data. This is only valid during the life of the query. So when you're executing any query, that in that cases you can apply it. But it is possible to convert and insert a new table. Right. Now let's talk about the syntax. Okay. So what is syntax? The syntax of the cast function. So cast, how we can write it is, so expression as data underscore type and put the length. Okay. The length. Goes and this one. Okay. This is the syntax. Now let me tell you one by one. So expression. What is an expression? Expression, I'll tell you. Syntax I'll explain. Expression is the query such as varchar. Okay. So expression is you would say like this is an expression is the query. That query you're going to write the query, such as ID column or some other column as a varchar, for example, data types.
Now, let us discuss one by one. So expression is the query such as ID column, and the data type is a target data type. Okay, so data type is a target data type. Now, let us coming to the length. Length determines the length of the target data. This is the part of it is optional. Now, let's go to how to use Let me take notepad better. Okay. Okay. Now, so how to use the cast function in SQL. Okay. Now let's see. Let's sample table that I'm going to create. So let us create a table store underscore locations. Okay. Store underscore locations. So the syntax would be create table. Okay. Store underscore locations. Now open. Now id is integer int, as we can call it as primary key. Store name varchar of 10 should not be not null. Right. Now store id int not null and postal underscore code varchar of 10. Okay. Got it right. Now let's close this. Okay. This is the statement which I have written for to create the store locations. Now let me take this and go and execute here. Now, so I'm going to create these storage locations. Just I'm executing this one. So the table got created successfully. Now let's talk about one by one. So IDs I'm treating as a primary key, and store name is the store, which is a varchar data type, and store ID is the ID of the store, which is an integer. Okay. And postal code is, it's a postal code address with the type of varchar. You should remember all these data types. Okay, in this scenario. So after inserting some values, let us insert some values. Okay, go here. Now insert into table store locations. Okay, just open and close. So what I'm going to insert ID is column is 1 and Walmart 14500. Let's say postal code is 44,000. Okay. Now just take carry for hope you guys know this, and 8977 and postal code like this 902. Okay. Now let's take 3 KFC and 3422 and the store ID, and the postal code is like something called 55443. Okay. Now just open here and close this. What is an issue? You have an error in SQL syntax. What is an issue? Okay. Put the cursor and close this. Okay. Now insert this table. Column count doesn't match the value. Count at row 1. 1 second. 4 values 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And what is an issue? ID is there. Store name is Walmart. And store ID, this is an postal code. Now run, click, check the manual. Second. Yeah, brace is not required while inserting. So, okay. Now let's do some copy. Select start from storage locations. Let's execute it. You see here, 1, 2, 3. Some null value is also coming. 1 second. Okay, no issues. Let it be. So now let's see. This is what the data is looks like now the main task that I'm going to perform is, so how to convert char into to SQL, right? So let's check. This is an example. So this varchar types is there. What are the varchar types? This is a postal code and the store name. So in our example, our task is to generate new column which is adds some store ID and the postal ID. Okay, now to generate another unique ID, right? Now remember, store ID is an integer, whereas postal code is an varchar. Got it right? So now what we are going to do, we are going to do sum between postal code and this store ID. But if you look at the data type, which is store ID is an integer and postal code is a varchar. Now what we have to do is, now we have a function called the cast function. That is what we'll. Now what it will do is like convert char to input. First of all, convert char to input. Now generate a new ID by adding store ID and postal code. Okay. Now let's write this. Let's write that. Select store underscore ID, comma postal underscore code, comma store underscore ID plus. So what you're doing, we are doing cast of postal code postal underscore as integer. Okay. If you look at the syntax, as what we are doing here, we are adding the store ID plus the postal code ID as an integer. See, I just wanted to, first of all, before going to this, let's do some. See, select same store ID, postal code. Okay, let's write this query. Then what we are doing, we are casting this particular to postal code to integer, right? Postal code is the varchar, then we are making it as an integer with the help of cast function, right? So why I have written is, this is for expression from storage locations. right? Got it from. Okay, now let us execute, because I just wanted to make sure my cast is working fine. Now if I execute this one, this should work. Okay, go here, then so what it is saying, postal code is varchar. Support, yeah, as you can write like this, store score ID postal code. Got it? Now just execute this one. You may have check the manual customer SQL servers. Integer not valid with this postal code as. So what we are doing, we are trying to catch a function. So this is, since I'm using MySQL, so the query syntaxes may be different. So here we can call it as unsigned actually. So now just simple put the cast, okay, and just do execute. And if you see store ID, we got it, and postal code also got it. Previously it was in varchar, right? The store ID, sorry, postal code is varchar. Now see, this is added because we changed the to the cast function. Got like, or if you wanted to write the simple cost also, we can write select, okay, cost, select cost, postal code, postal underscore as sorry, as ID1 from store underscore locations. Okay, let's execute this. If you wanted only this single, see, this is changed. Postal code is, if you see, if you look at here, postal code is in varchar. Now it made it as integer using the cast function, then it is executing, right? So this is the way we can use this. Okay, now we got the output, right? Now how to convert, we have seen that one, right? Now, so we have seen the results and we have executed the output. Now if you want, you can do it in some other columns as well. Okay, so this is all about the cast function. So which is in the cast function is very helpful to convert data types from, the complex calculations. So what you have to do is give these commands and try and experiment with the different data types like date and all. Okay, then probably you'll get, this is basically to change from one data type to another data type according to our requirement, for our requirement, not according to, for our requirement. So this is all about cast. Please like and subscribe my channel if you like it.